sutra reads, Kramanyatvam parunamanyatve hetuhu. And what is the cause for this transformation? Parunamanyatve. It is the change in the sequence. Krama anyatvam. That is to say, change in sequence is responsible for the subsequent transformation. But dharmi remains the same, the mind remains the same, but mind develops some additional powers. That mind which it was earlier, undergoing several transformations, and that mind which has now been under control and under samadhi, there is much difference between the two sequences. And what is that difference? So that difference is now being stated one by one. Parunamatraya sanyamat atita nagata jnanam. If you concentrate on, meditate on the three types of transformation, dharma parinama, lakshana parinama, and avastha parinama, then your mind will develop a competence to know the past as well as the future. Atita and anagata jnanam. So mind will develop a special capability of knowing events of the past and events of the future. And then the next sutra is very, very significant. Shabda artha pratyayanam itaretara dhyasat sankara tat pravibhaga sanyamat sarvabhuta jnanam. Shabda artha pratyayanam itaretara adhyasat sankara tat pravibhaga sanyamat sarvabhuta jnanam. In the world of language that we are so much familiar with the language in which we communicate with each other, that we confuse between the three states of linguistic world. What happens when somebody says a cow? So cow is nothing but C-O-W, cow. An English-speaking reader thinks that C-O-W is the four-footed animal, C-O-W is the word, and C-O-W is the four-footed animal, and C-O-W is the understanding of the animal. But no, these three are different, altogether different. Shabda is C-O-W, and Artha is a four-footed animal with the body, with the dew lap. Utmost subtlety is the form of understanding. It is cognition. It is a psychological item. The transformation of the mind into something, some understanding. It is a brahma. It's a jnana. But these three are different items. COW is the word, the four-footed animal is an object, artha, and cognition is something invisible, subtle transformation of the mind. But this confusion, if we remove this confusion, we could do away with this confusion and try to meditate on the difference between these three items, the COW, the word, the four-footed animal, and the understanding. So if we could meditate on that, the difference between the three, Shabda, Artha and Pratyaya, the word, the object, as well as cognition, then we will develop a capability. The mind will develop a capability of understanding the language of all beings. Sarvabhuta Rutagyanam. Then Sutra 18 reads, Samskara Sakshat Karanat Purvajati Jnanam. If one meditates on samskaras, on the various impressions like memory, etc., 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 then one can recollect, one can have a clear memory of the past birth, past life. So, samskar sakshat karanat purvajati jnanam. So, if one could meditate on samskaras, impressions of various types, memory and other impressions, so then one can develop, the mind can develop a capability to remember the past life.